Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to another video about 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Okay, this will be a beginner guide also for how to farm as many gems as possible as a beginner player. So yeah, we're gonna start pretty much with the most basic stuff, and that's doing the story mode. Here you always click on the yellow, keep continue doing story mode and story mode until you can, okay? And when you'll be stuck in certain situations, then you need to enhance characters like Green Meliodas if you reroll for him. I didn't. I'm lazy to reroll, so that will be on my that will be my mistake. And of course, level up. For example, if you're lazy like me and didn't reroll for Green Meliodas, you can always use from a friend. So that will be useful through the story mode and everything else. Don't worry. If you don't reroll, you will still be able to be a good player in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, because it is really free to play friendly. And then you enhance, for example, focus on enhancing this body, this blue Meliodas, for example, that we got as SR. Now awaken him to SSR and eventually awaken him to UR. So story mode, I won't go now in story mode, I just want to explain you. After finishing every story mode, you will get one gem. For example, I have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. I'm right now on chapter 3. I mean chapter 2 is the real story mode. And every time you finish some certain story mode, you will get pretty much one gem by the side of story mode. Okay, here is the story mode. It is always, the story mode is always yellow, and it has that orange thingy right here, so you know that this is the story mode. And after finishing it, as you can see right now, go now as I was, I can get one gem every time. And that one gem, it sounds really low, but it will always accumulate. So focus on story mode. It's pretty easy. On some points you will get stuck, I guarantee you, but not at the beginning. Chapter 1 is really easy, but of course when you I don't know, do the story mode, you get one gem per gem. You can also get additional gems for doing this side quest, okay, that are marked with this symbol right here that has blue. I don't know how it's called on English, but anyways, you can see it. By doing them, you go to the certain chapter, certain town, as you can see, chapter 2, chapter 3, and by finishing them, all of them, you can get, I don't know, a few gems right here. You can also get some materials, gears, food, etc., but also the gems, some tickets, and on every town you get the prizes. So you can accumulate by doing all of this. I still need to grind a lot, but I will, don't worry about that. But yeah, also you need to do all of this. Then when you do all of this, for example, in chapter 1, you do all of this pretty much, you put this quest to 100%, you will get 30 gems. And you can get for every single chapter 30 gems when you finish everything on that chapter, okay? So for story mode, you will get one gem by one gem. And of course you have the side quest on each chapter that you can finish right here. Every time you for example, I will finish this one, then I will have the next one, I will be able to get a gem. And then when every single of these towns you reach to 100%, you will get 30 gems for each. So that's extremely a lot of gems, okay? And all of these side quests are really easy, especially when you pretty much go watch my beginner's guide. And if you follow those points, everything's gonna be fine and everything will go pretty smooth and easy. I play now JP like for months, like 2-3 months, 2 months for real. So yeah, that's pretty good. And of course, so we have story right here and every single chapter right here, and you can finish them all and you will get a crazy amount of gems. Then we have task, okay, for example, reach friendship, then on the end I clear it, then the bond. You also do this task and you will also accumulate a certain amount of gems that can be really useful. So just do it, just take it easy. For example, now story, now I want to do some side quest. You know, it's pretty free. This game is pretty free and I don't want to obligate you. You need to do now all story. No, chill. do story mode. Then when you feel it, like it, you can also increase the experience of this of the town, each chapter, and you can gather those gems. Okay. Also on achievements, you can do like reach player 13, so I'll get in 3 gems. Acquire 1 million golds, I'll get. Then we go right here, adventure. You can read all of this now. It's not on JP, of course. Now it's a lot easier, and you can do all of this. And with when this gets filled up to 400 right now, I'll get 10 gems. On JP now, I get when I get it filled, about 30 gems. So that's amazing. Okay, and all of this stuff, so this and this accumulates to this. Okay, that's not separate. So when you do pretty much all of this and you get this stuff, 15, 5, 10, and when it gets to 400, you will get 10 gems. And of course there's also here, by doing this stuff, for example, towards victory, step toward victory, use a supporting hero 7 times, etc. When you fill it up, you'll also get some prizes, and you can get like 1 gem, 2 gems, and it's like every 2 weeks. So that's nothing too special. But overall, doing story mode, doing side quest, feeling this experience of each town will get you crazy amount of gems, and with tests combined, it's insane. Okay, then we have a second point. You can also, for example, like walk here and do this quest. Depends what you have unlocked. So yeah, you can go by order. You can go in these quests. I always go in quest, for example, and then I go in chapter 1 and I finish everything that's possible in chapter 1, and then I go to the next chapter, etc. And then story mode, as I said, you just keep on doing them whenever you feel like it. I advise you do as much as possible story mode at the beginning. It will really help you out, and it will unlock a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's about this. Now also we have a login bonus, so every time you go here, I believe that weekly, I don't know, we can do here. No, that's okay, my bad. Where I click here. Okay, so this is pretty much the prizes that you can get through the week. I believe it's like 2 gems. Okay, but we have also some other crazy prizes like SSR pendants, SSR okay, 3. Okay, weekly, I believe you can get like 3 gems for login. So that's not much, but it will stack up. And the biggest thing where you can get the gems is PvP. That for me is now locked. So yeah, I'll just go now to the JP and show you how much gems, diamonds you can accumulate in PvP. Okay, it's crazy. Alright guys, I'm here on JP, and this is how it will look like when you have pretty much everything unlocked. This is the PvP, so we're gonna go into it, and I'm gonna show you how much gems you can accumulate. So in beginning, immediately when you have opened the PvP, some already have, some already didn't have, it will unlock at some point when you need to do the story mode. So yeah, that's why the most important thing at the beginning is keep on doing the story mode, so you get unlock this PvP. And now at the beginning you have to do ungear PvP. Okay, that will be the most important thing. Why? Because ranking to the certain tier, I don't have here now translation, so sorry, I will not know how to call it, but as you can see, this, okay, so ranking up to the certain tier, from the bronze to the challenger, I believe, at the beginning you will start with this, but I'll tell you, look, 10 gems, that means 10 gems weekly, and when you go higher and higher through each tier, at the beginning on global, I believe you could go to the gold. Realistically, in like 1 week, 2 weeks, you could get to this gold tier, and you can get like up to 34 gems weekly. And now the most important thing is, for example, you end up in this rank, I'll call it level 1 tier, gold tier, and you got 34 gems weekly. When the week is done and there is a reset, you will drop to the level 5 gold tier, and you will get like weekly 26 gems, and you can rank up. Then you can always go up, but you can't, they will never unrank you to down below tier. For example, if there is a reset, your level 1 gold tier, you'll only drop to level 5 gold tier, so you won't drop to the bronze again. So when you go past through this, you will never get back to it, okay? So that's amazing, and you can go up to 60 gems per week, okay? As I said at the beginning, it won't be so hard, so not a lot of people will be able to play PvP. So I would say realistically, you can get easily 26 gems weekly also with all the quests that I told you. Okay, geared PvP is something different. That's for like end game. Yeah, definitely. But ungeared, that's not end game. You need to start as soon as possible and reach this challenger. Eventually, you will be able to reach it. At first, it will be hard, but you'll be able to get it. On JP right now, I'm like here. Yeah. I get 42 gems weekly without any problem. I don't have to play PvP and I'll get it 42 gems weekly. I can only climb. And that's amazing stuff, okay? So yeah, guys, that was it from this video. This is how beginner player can easily get all the gems. Of course, there is even more gems, but for the beginner, I believe that's pretty clear. Do your story, do your side quest, go through the menu as I show you. Eventually you'll get it to PvP and then start ranking up to tier so you can get more and more gems. Okay, that's it, guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Discord. Love you a lot and see you in the next video. Bye.